Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois for the 2024 Lady Sons Classic. You're about to see the second of 3 games tonight. Illini West got a big win over Payson Seymour just a little bit ago, 25-10, 25-16. Would have been way ahead of schedule, but they held off to start this game closer to on time. This is Rushville Industry on your left. They'll be in the white with the purple sleeves and black shorts. Against Western, the Wildcats, they'll be on your right wearing the red numbered black tops and shorts. As we get ready to go here, if the Rockets win, they're 3-0, and there's zero doubt about who is the champion of the blue pool. If Western wins, it's chaos, and I don't even know. It's Coach Kerr and I talked about it. There's some folks broadcasting beside us who have talked about it, and I think Unity would be out, but maybe Unity wouldn't be out, and Unity has the least points scored against them, so maybe they'd win. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But Brown County, who is going to be the loser of this pool, oddly enough, went to 3 games with all 3 of these teams, but they lost all 3 of them. So unfortunately for Brown County, they'll be playing at Bowen tomorrow. That is set. The rest of it is still up in the air as we kick things off right off the bats. And a point for number 25, Caitlin Vogler. This is the first time they've been at this end and the first time in the tournament they've wore the white jerseys for the for the Rockets, excuse me. I put that on the wrong side. There's the attack. Devin Vogler on the return. Girlman's going to get the kill. Charlie Girlman gets the kill. She wears number 23. They switched ends on me. I expected them to be opposite. Vogler gets her second point, so it might screw my statting up a little bit here for a few minutes. Vogler comes back to serve again. 2-0 early score. Rushville Industry leads Western. Again, Rushville Industry serving on the left side of your screen, and an ace for Vogler. Her third point, first ace. We got football starting at 7 o'clock tonight. Macomb and Knoxville. There's Harris on the attack. Vogler's going to tip it across and down. Devin Vogler gets her first kill. It's the second kill in this series of serves for Caitlin Vogler. And it's 4-0 to start the match. Also tonight, we have West Hancock hosting Farmington. Another ace. We wanted to do Rushville Industry and United tonight, just didn't have the staff with the volleyball game going on and Western being busy. Lost a lot of my employees, so we apologize for that. We will get Rushville in a couple weeks against A-Town. And there's a service error out of bounds. First point for Western comes from an error by the Rockets. As we keep going here through this extended rally now, Dixon's going to tip it across and get the kill. Emma Dixon. She wears number 12, gets the kill. Her first point is for number 1, Alyssa Barris. Gerlman's going to hit it long and out of bounds. A hitting error results in another point for Barris. And Western, they've cut the lead to 5-3 after Caitlin Vogler sent 5 straight. Delaney Meyer. Gerlman sends it across. Mullins there. There's Dixon on the attack. Meyer, that's going to be Gerlman sending a free ball across. McMullen goes to get that one. Barris sets middle to Dixon. Dixon sends it short, tipped up by Gerlman. It's going to be sent, not across, 4 hits. And we're 5-4. Hop into live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. I know the Rockets are going to be wanting. I'm sure Western as well wants to get this game over, try to get to a football game somewhere. Left-handed attack for Charlie Girlman, and she gets the kill. Her second of the match, and a side out for Rushville Industry. Devin Vogler coming back to serve now. 6-4. Rockets with the lead. They're 2-0 in tournament play. Western comes in 1-1 after a loss to Unity. Vogler of the Caitlin variety to Ford. Blocked. What a block by Dixon. Over it goes, and Dixon hits it back. Ford's going to do a bump set now. Esther hits it out. And a side out. Big block by Emma Dixon. She'll go back to serve now. Her team trailing by 1, 6-5. Girlman gets that one to drop in the deep corner. And it's 7-5. Charlie Girlman gets her third kill here early in set number 1. Coming back to serve is going to be Kaylee Shaw, junior setter. And an ace for Kaylee Shaw. First ace for her as well. It's her first point. She'll go back, serve it up again. Drops it short again. That was Dixon and went down and got it. It went into the net. And that's, for all intents and purposes, an ace as well, so we'll give it to her. Shaw back to serve. She's opened up a 4-point lead again. It was 5-0 before a side out. Now outside, McCoy. Dig by Esther, pushed across by Ford. Caitlin Vogler goes down to get it. Now Girlman off the block. It's dug up by McMullen. Barris back set. McQuay hits it out of bounds. Hitting there, and Shaw's going to get her third point. It's the first one, not an ace. 10-5, matching the largest lead of the match for the Rockets. And there is number 20. Make sure it's Riley Harris getting the kill. She drove it down through the block, a side out. She'll go back to serve now. Middle goes to Girlman, and it is touched. It is a tip and a kill for Girlman. Her fourth, and she'll come back to serve now. Charlie Girlman. 11-6. Dixon from the back row. Shaw went down to get it. Ford. They call a double hit on Ford. Side out. Back to serve for Western. Number 9, Brindley McQuay, a junior. Ford back row. Nope, it's a front row attack technically, but from behind the 10-foot line for Esther. Patterson with the attack. There's a nice dig by Dixon. It's going to be a free ball. Girlman got it. Ford goes to get it. Esther's going to push it across. And a double hit called. Side out. Not a side out. McQuay's going to get the service point, actually. My mistake. That's the first service point for Western. And an ace. McQuay bringing her team back to down by 1. Down by 2, 11-9. McQuay serve. Delaney Myers there. Ford's going to tip it across. Dug by Patterson. Middle to McCoy. Chevy McCoy dug by Meyer. Now back row coming from Girlman. Girlman's going to get the kill. And McMullen just had to lean to her right, and the ball went to her left, and she just could not do anything with it. A back row attack for Girlman gives her 5th kill already. It's 12-9. She's got 5 kills and 12 points. Delaney Meyer to serve it up. Dixon's there. And Vogler hits that one into the net. A hitting error side out. Ella Conkright in, number 13. Back to serve. There's an attack. McMullen's going to have it. Server is number 3, Allison Woods that time. And then Patterson. Number 15, Paisley Patterson, a freshman, gets a kill. Woods gets the point. Now it is a 1-point game, 12-11. Ford's going to have to tip it across. There for the block is Emma Dixon. And it is tied at 12. Second service point in a row for Woods. Girlman, Ford, middle to Fleck. Trouble and a kill. We'll give her a kill for Fleck. Gives her team the side out and the lead back. It's her first kill for number 2, Caitlin Fleck, sophomore middle. She's the second middle for the Rockets. Ford serves it up, drops it short. McMullen. Conkright. Dixon pushes it across. Ford's there. Set middle and into the net by Fleck. Tied at 13 on the hitting error, side out. Patterson leaves. Harris comes in. McMullen, number 18, Rachel McMullen, goes back to serve. She's a senior and the libero with her team tied at 13. No trouble on the serve receive. Vogler sends that one across. Woods is there. No, that's Lauren Jo White, excuse me. Ford sends that across. Good hustle by Meyer. Then it's knocked down. Girlman goes to get it but can't keep it going. A kill for Dixon. Her second. McMullen gets her first service point. Timeout on the floor as the Western Wildcats have battled all the way back and got a 14-13 lead. They were down 5-0 to start this one as Caitlin Vogler served 5 straight points to open this first set, but they've slowly battled their way back a couple points at a time, and they find themselves with a 1-point lead, 14-13. Timeout on the floor is charged to the Rushville Industry Rockets. As they haven't taken the timeout off, but it is a timeout to the Rockets. So Rockets come out of the timeout. Here come the Wildcats as well as McMullen and team try to continue the momentum they've found here. Again, if the Rockets can win this one, they go to the championship pool. I don't believe they go to championship pool if they lose it. There's a tip down by Vogler, a tip over by Dixon. Pushed across by Ford. What a job by Delaney Meyer to down there just to get the tips. Harris is going to get blocked. It's dug up. What a job by Woods. But can't get it to stay up. Man, what a job over there by Woods. The kill for the Rushville Industry Rockets goes to number 19, Miley Martin. And a side out. Back to serve, tied at 14 is Caitlin Vogler again, and she's going to get another ace and give her team the lead back. She's got 6 points and 3 aces. Hop in that live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to have you. A hit by Harris. Ford going to bump. Girlman sends it across. McMullen's there. Conkright goes to get it. Going to be a free ball by Woods. Vogler has it. Bump set. It's going to be a free ball across by Girlman. Now a Conkright middle to Harris. No, that's Dixon, excuse me. Ford to Girlman. Dug up one-armed over there. Pushed across and dug up. Dug up again. Pushed across by Meyer. Now back to Meyer it comes. Ford out to Vogler. Vogler's going to find a hole, and Devin Vogler gets another kill. It's her second, and another point for Caitlin Vogler, and that's the kind of thing that can get the momentum back. A very long run. Great play by Delaney Meyer to keep a couple balls up there and then a service error. Brings it right back. 16-15. Trailing by 1 with the serve now as the freshman coming back in to serve is Alyssa Barris. She'll set as well. Conkright leaves. Here's Barris' serve. Myers there. Forward. Out to Gerlman. Off the block and down. Charlie Gerlman, her 6th kill already. 17-15. Coming back to serve is Devin Vogler. Dixon from the front row got that one. Back set to Martin, deep left corner. Barris is there. They're out of system. It's going to come out to Harris. She sends it across and down the line. What a recovery and reaction from Harris to figure out a way to get that down the line and keep it in bounds. She twisted herself around and gets the kill for Harris. That'll be her 2nd. Emma Dixon will go back to serve now. 17-16. Esther dug by Dixon. Tipped across. Myers there. Forward. I'm not sure who that was going to. It's going to be bumped across, though, and then trouble by Barris. They're going to call her a double hit. That's probably a good call. It came a little late, but probably a good call. Side out. And Shaw is going to come in to serve for Rushville Industry. 18-16. Other than the 5-0 run to start, this has been a very close set number 1. Dixon, a little trouble. Harris hits it into the net. Harris might have been better served there just to try to get that across. She tried to attack it and hit it into the net. Shaw gets another service point. That's her 4th. Gives her team a 3-point lead. And more problems on serve receive for Dixon. 5 points, 3 aces, 20-16. Timeout charged to Western now. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Welcome back, just in time for Shaw to serve it up again, and she serves it into the net. Side out on the service error. Harris going back to serve now. Ford to Gerlman. Deep left corner, out just barely. Harris is going to get the point. Her first service point. And it's 20-18. Esther on the attack, and she gets underneath it and sends it out of bounds. Not a lot of offense for Western, but Rushville's allowing him to stay in, and that's an ace for Harris, her 3rd point. First ace. And we're tied at 20. Becca Lewis is going to come in. Esther's going to come out. Service air, 21-20. Rushville Industry back to the lead. Charlie Gerlman coming back to serve. Short serve and ace for Charlie Gerlman. 2-point lead for the Rockets. McMullen, hard off the ceiling, dug up by Barris. Attack by Patterson, and she's going to ultimately get the kill. I'm going to give it to her. It's her first. Scratch that. Wrong side. It's her 2nd. Side out, down by 1. Lauren Jo White into serve. No, that's McQuay, excuse me, back there. Couldn't read the number. Patterson on the attack again, off the block and down. Patterson, the freshman, has come in key for this Western squad on several different occasions during this tournament, and this is one of them. She's got 2 kills in a row, including a side out, and there an offensive point. We're knotted at 22. Shaw, Ford, tips it across. Dixon's there. Patterson again on the attack. Bump sets. Just not a lot of communication. Out of system here. Fleck bumped that across. Charlie Gerlman was there. Becca Lewis is going to send it deep. McMullen. McQuay. Back row attack from McQuay. She was serving and went above the net to hit it. Side outs. And coming back to serve is number 24, Delaney Meyer. 23-22 after the back row attack by McQuay. Dropping it short, McMullen's there. Conkright tracks it down. Free ball across by Dixon. Ford sets middle to Fleck. Blocked and down on the western side. The kill for number 2, Caitlin Fleck. Her second. Delaney Meyer gets the service point, her first. And a timeout charged to Western with Rushville Industry up by 2. 2 set points coming for Rushville Industry here in set number 1. Rushville Industry wants to get this over with as quickly as possible. They come right out of the huddle about 15 to 20 seconds into the huddle. Took them 5 to get there and took them about 15 seconds of talking, and then back out they come. Well, Western took just over 30 seconds themselves, and they're already back out, and we're ready to go here. Meyer serve. Oh, what a tip over by Conkright. Conkright gets the dump kill. And going back to serve is going to be for Western. It's number 3, Allison Woods. A set point. They fought off one. Can they fight off the second? If this goes extra, it'll be the first match this week to go into extra points. We've had 3 sets, but we haven't had extra points. Gerlman. Ford tracks it down. Vogler on the attack. It's dug up. It's going to go outside. Patterson pushes it across. Vogler's there again. Ford goes middle to Fleck this time. Tips it across. Whoa, White is there. Now it's going to be Patterson tipping across. Devin Vogler. Outside from Ford. Vogler on the attack and inbounds. Kill and set for Rushville Industry. Devin Vogler gets her 3rd kill, and that was very, very close on the line. I wasn't going to say anything until I knew what the call was. That's how close it was. 25-23 is the final here in set number 1. Literally as close as it can get without going to extras. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Rushville Industry leads 1-0 with a trip to the championship pool on the line. We'll be back after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
And welcome back. Spoon River College President Kurt Oldfield. He was a section president in FFA at the same time I was a section president. And spent some time together back in the day. He's the president of Spoon River College, has been for quite a few years now. Taking a little splash to the face there from some slime. Rockets win set one, 25-23. Here we go. McMullen starting things off in set number 2. Vogler sent the free ball across. Outside it comes to Harris, dug up by Caitlin Vogler. Bump set to Devin Vogler. Off the block and down, a big block for Emma Dixon. Emma Dixon gets her second block. McMullen gets her second point, and it's 1-0 Wildcats. They led 14-13 in set 1. That was the only time they led. They were down 5-0 to start, and that's a hit out of bounds by Vogler. And the Western Wildcats trying to do the same thing to the Rockets that the Rockets did to them, jump out to an early lead and then try to hold on. Meyer, Ford, quick set to Martin. Back set, Dixon sends it across. Vogler, Ford. Gerlman has to track it down. Now it's going to be Harris on the attack, and it's out of bounds. Oh, they called that in. I thought it was deep. Harris is going to get the kill. Her third. McMullen, her 4th service point, and she's back to serve again. She's served 3 in a row here. She had 1 service point in set number 1. Meyer. Martin sends it across and down. Miley Martin, number 19, gets the kill, her second. Coming back to serve is going to be Devin Vogler. So Rushville Industry starts in the, that's going to be an ace. Rushville Industry starts in the same exact rotation. That's why Caitlin Vogler did not serve. She started right back, but with the rotation, Devin Vogler becomes the first server in set 2. An overpass and a kill for Martin. And a point for Devin Vogler. That's her first. Look at her second. She got an ace a second ago. Lauren Jo White. Conkright a bump set. Harris out of bounds. Even the fact that she got that over the net was amazing, but it ends up being out of bounds. And Rushville Industry, behind a strength of 3 straight points from Vogler, have found themselves to a 1-point lead, 4-3. Lauren Jo White again. Bump set, Conkright. Lauren Jo White. And she's going to get the kill from the back row. Coming in to serve is going to be Alyssa Barris, the freshman setter. 4-4 is the score. Caitlin Vogler there. Ford tracks it down. Becca Lewis on the attack. Woods went down to get it. Here's Harris going to hit it out of bounds. Got too far under it. Actually, I think that was actually Emma Dixon that got too far under it, I believe. Side out nonetheless. Coming in to serve, going to be number 7, Kaylee Shaw. 5-4. Bump free ball. Ford. Middle to Gerlman. Blocked by Dixon again. Emma Dixon gets her 3rd block. And another side out. It's 5-5. Once again, hop in the live chat. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Chevy McCoy checks back in. Woods. And there's an ace for Dixon. Woods takes the seat for McCoy to come in. Dixon back to serve with her team up 6-5. More trouble on serve receive. Second ace. These serves don't look like they have a ton of movement on them necessarily. They're just causing some problems for the Rockets here as they trail by 2. It's the largest lead of the match for the for the Wildcats. Indians were over there on the last side. They're out of system, but good set and down the line and out of bounds. Harris hits another one. That time she had plenty of time and plenty of room, but just mishit that one. A side out with the Rockets down by 1. Fleck checks back in. Caitlin Vogler checks out. Charlie Gerlman checks back to serve. 7-6. Bump set outside. McCoy on the attack. Lewis went to get it. Ford tracks it down. Lewis the free ball. McMullen's there. Barris back set into the net. McQuay. A hitting error, and we're tied at 7. (7-7) the score. Gerlman got another point. That's her actually first service point. Gerlman's second service point, actually. And there's a hitting error. Goes back to the Wildcats with the lead. Riley Harris, and she answers with a service error. 8-8. Delaney Meyer comes back. Delaney Meyer. Patterson, and she has been really good here of late for the Wildcats. Paisley Patterson. She gets another kill. That's her 4th. She leads the team. Back to serve is McQuay. And it drops in for an ace. 3rd point, 2nd ace for McQuay. And again, a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Trying to force a 3rd set. And a shot, at least, at the championship pool. We'll have to see how all that shakes out. It's going to depend on how many points everybody scores. Another ace for McQuay. An unsettable pass. And it's 11-8. Extending the largest lead of the match to 3 now for the Indians. Gerlman from the back row into the net. Oh, they let it go. They should not have. And it's going to end up helping the Rockets. Vogler's going to get the kill. Coming back to serve is going to be Italy Ford. Oof. Ford's going to get the point. That's her first. Wasn't a pretty serve receive there. That one's going to be shorter. Dixon with the bumps that time. McCoy cannot do anything with Conkright set, and we're tied at 11. Setting error that time. Ford gets the 2nd service point. Conkright bump set. Oh, what a job by Patterson to get over there and hit that even. Vogler on the attack. Dug by White. Patterson on the attack. Off the block. Dug up. Meyer. Now Vogler's going to send a free ball across. McMullen's there. An overpass. What a job to keep it up. But Fleck is going to ultimately get the kill as she went right down on the head of McCoy. Just tipped it down. Fleck's going to get her 3rd kill. And the Rockets are back to a 1-point lead at 12-11. Back and forth we go here in set number 2. McMullen. Conkright to Patterson. And a bunch of Rockets just trying to stick hands up to touch it there and just didn't work. Another kill for Patterson, her 5th. And Allison Woods going back to serve. Vogler, Ford, Out to Martin. Martin's going to get another kill. Miley Martin's got 4 kills. It's back to a 1-point lead for the Rockets. Coming in to serve is going to be Caitlin Vogler. It's her first serve of the second set. McMullen. Woods. No, that's White, excuse me. And now that time Emma Dixon is going to get the kill. Her third, and we're knotted at 13. Kevin V checking in from Louisiana. That's Lower Alabama, Quincy College University grad. Well, thanks, Kevin V. And that's off the block and out of bounds. Clear back across the court. Devin Vogler is going to get the kill. Her 5th, and she'll come back to serve now with her team up by 1 after the side out. That's one of the times where just hitting it as hard as you can works out for you, but barely worked out. Conkright's going to track it down, going to give Dixon a chance to get it across. She does. Vogler's there. Forward to Lewis, and she hits it into the net, hitting air. Side out. It's like McQuay coming back in. Barris going back to serve. White and Conkright take a seat. Conkright has been the other setter when Barris is not in the front row. Conkright taking her spot. To serve Martin again, and oh, what a dig by McMullen! Martin sends it across. Back across it comes from Dixon. Forward now to Girlman. Taps it down. Oh, nice dig coming in there by Barris. They're out of system, but Harris a good attack and a kill. Riley Harris gets her 4th kill. And a 1-point lead for the Western Wildcats. 4th point for Barris. Blocked by Harris. It's going to be a free ball by Vogler of the Caitlin variety. Now, Girlman on the overpass. Outside McQuay is going to send it over. Meyer, forward, middle to Girlman. Girlman hits it back across. Barris is there. McQuay. It's going to be a free ball by Dixon. Vogler, forward, out to Vogler. And outside the pole, a hitting error, a setting error actually. And it's a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. 16-14. Barris back to serve again. Caitlin Vogler got it. Forward. Martin's going to send a free ball across. McMullen's there. Barris, middle. Dixon. Dug by Meyer. Forward. Back set to Miley Martin. Deep. McMullen's there. Barris is going to set near side to Harris. Harris on the attack. It's Vogler of the Caitlin variety with the dig. Now to Girlman from forward. It's McMullen with a dig. Middle it goes to Dixon this time. She tips it across. Devin Vogler's there. Forward, bump set to Devin Vogler. Cross court, dug back there by Woods. Now it's going to be Harris. And Harris is going to get the kill. Riley Harris gets the kill. That's her 5th. Barris gets the points. And it's 17-14, a 3-point lead for the Wildcats, matching their largest lead of the game. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 30 seconds on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets a much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School, the 2024 Lady Sons Classic. Not going to get to talk to Jason Arthur on the broadcast tonight. He's sitting in the grandstands waiting for the Southeastern match to start. Barris back to serve again. She served 3 straight. Her team leads by 3. It's the largest lead of the match for the Wildcats, and they serve it out of bounds. I'll be right back. I'm too big to be running out there like that, folks. I'm telling you, I went to get the volleyball. I apologize. There's an attack by Harris. And into the net, a hitting error. 2 points, one of them for Shaw. She's got 6 service points. Back to a 1-point match. Shaw's serve. Trouble. Oh, what a job by Barris to get down and make something happen. It's blocked at the net. Ford has it. Now out to Lewis. Lewis is going to go cross court off of Woods. Out of bounds. Becca Lewis, her first kill. And we're tied at 17. Shaw has 7 service points now. Another low serve. Woods couldn't do anything with it, and it's an ace for Shaw, her 4th ace. It's 18-17 Rushville Industry. Timeout charged to Western. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
And welcome back. Here we go. Shaw back to serve it up again. Woods, another trouble. Dixon was there that time. McMullen sends it across. Good attack from the libero. Now Girlman in the middle, and it's McMullen again. Bump set. Harris is going to get a chance to attack. She does. Myers there. Now it's going to go out to Vogler. Vogler crossed and out of bounds. Tied at 18. Emma Dixon going back to serve now for the Wildcats. Meyer, nice pass to Girlman from Ford. McMullen's going to track it down, and it's going to go across. Ford's there. Girlman on the second attack. Blocked by McCoy. What a block by Chevy McCoy. Her first. Haven't called her name a lot, but she gives her team a 1-point lead at 19-18. Emma Dixon gets her 3rd service point. First one that's not an ace. Meyer, Ford, Lewis. McMullen's there. Wildcats trying to build. Oh, there's a block by Girlman, but it's dug up by Barris. Lewis, Ford, back to Lewis. McMullen's there. They call a double hit on Lewis. And it's a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. 4 service points now for Dixon. Shaw, Ford, Girlman. Barris, they're out of system. McQuay over to Harris, and she's going to hit it out of bounds. A hitting error, gets it back. Girlman coming back to serve. She's got 2 service points, including an ace. She's got 6 kills. 5 of those were in set number 1. Here's her serve. It drops short. It's going to be dug up. McCoy's going to send a free ball across. Shaw comes to get it. Ford, middle to Fleck. And McCoy was in the nets. We're tied at 20. I'm going to go ahead and give Fleck a kill. It was going to drop anyway. Girlman gets her 3rd service point. 20-20. 1 set to none. Rockets. Harris leaves. Checking in for Western is Sophie Renecker. Renecker now is going to push it across. Meyer, Ford, quick to Fleck. And McCoy is going to double hit. Fleck's going to get the kill. And Rushville Industry is up by 1. 4 points now for Girlman. Fleck gets her 5th kill. Barris to Renecker and out of bounds. Oh, Girlman have to serve it up again. They call a replay. 21-20 still. Let's serve. Dug by Dixon. Out to Rennenecker. Tipped across. Ford goes down to get it. Lewis is going to send a free ball across. Barris backs at to Rennenecker again. Ford goes down to get this one. Lewis to Ford, and she hits it into the net. Side out, tied at 21. And, man, that one replay could end up being huge in this one as Rennenecker goes back again, this time to serve. But that ball was, apparently the two officials were blocked, but it looked pretty in from here, and we're right where it was at. And a let serve, but Meyer goes down to get it forward, punches it across. Barris is there. McQuay bump set. McCoy, Ford is there. Shaw's going to set it now out to Lewis. Lewis is going to send it deep. Rennenecker, off the net and down. Paisley Patterson, another one. She's got 6, and her team leads by 1, 22-21. Rennenecker gets the first service point. That's out. Meyer went to get it anyway. Ford. Shaw from the back row. This gets it across. Dixon's there. Outside Patterson. Patterson off the block. Lewis is there. Ford back to Lewis. Cross court off of Dixon. Nice job. Patterson's there. No communication, but they're going to get it across from McQuay. Ford now to Fleck. Fleck on the attack. Blocked by McCoy. Dug up by, and down in the corner. The libero gets the kill. That's Delaney Meyer. Her first kill, and we're tied at 22. Harris goes in for Rennenecker, then goes back out as McMullen comes in, the libero. Delaney Meyer to serve it up now with her team tied 22-22. They do have a one-set advantage. Back set, McQuay on the tip. Gerlman's there. Ford now out to Vogler. It's blocked by McCoy again. Back row attack coming from Gerlman. It's McMullen high off the ceiling. Barris is there. He gives Patterson a pretty good shot, but Patterson drives it into the net. 23-22 Rushville Industry. Timeout Western. Man, this one is as good as you could hope for. First set was 25-23 Rushville Industry. It's been a 3-point lead, is the largest anybody has had here in set number 2, and it's never been Rushville Industry, I don't think. It's always been Western with a 3-point lead 2 different occasions. Maybe 3, but Rushville Industry leads right now 23-22 here in set number 2. If Rushville Industry can win this set or the third set, they don't have to win this one. They're up 1-0. They will be in the championship pool. If these two teams go 3, it might open the door for Unity, actually, to probably be in the championship pool, but we'll have to wait and see how that all sets up. And a service error. We're tied at 23. McQuay going back to serve now. Lewis blocked across by McCoy. Ford's going to push it across. McQuay's there. Conkright to Patterson, and she hits it into the net. We're tied at 23. Or no, we're 24-23. Match point for Rushville Industry and Italy Ford as she comes back. Miley Martin back into the front row. It's Martin, Vogler, and Fleck in the front row for the Rockets. Barris back set to McCoy into the net, and that's how it's going to end. A hitting error, and Rushville Industry gets the 2-set win, 25-23, 25-23. They move on to the championship pool. That puts Unity in the silver pool and Western into the Unity into the gold pool, Western into the bronze pool with 2 losses. Man, what a fun match. Tough way for it to break down, but 25-23, 25-23. Rushville Industry gets the win over Western. Some stats here for you for Western. Barris with 6 service points. Woods with 2 service points. White with a kill. Rennenecker with 1 service point. McQuay with 4 service points, including 3 aces. Dixon with 4 service points, including 2 aces, 3 kills, and 3 blocks. Conkright has a kill. Patterson had 6 kills. McCoy had 1 block, but man, she got her hands on so much stuff. 4 points for Rachel McMullen from the service line. Riley Harris had 3 points and a ace and 5 kills. For Rushville Industry, Ford had 3 points, including an ace. Fleck had 5 kills. Shaw had 8 points, including 4 aces. Martin had 4 kills. Vogler had 3 points of the Devon variety, had 3 points, including an ace and 5 kills. Gerlman had 4 service points, including an ace and 6 kills. 5 of those were in set 1. 24 is Delaney Meyer, had 2 points and 1 ace. And Caitlin Vogler had 7 points. 5 of those were in the opening service of the match, including 3 aces altogether. And Lewis had 1 kill. 25-23, 25-23. That's how this one ends. Rockets are going to the championship pool. Western, I believe, to the bronze pool after losing to Unity. So that's how it shakes out. We'll be back with the third and final match of the night, Southeastern and Liberty, here in just a little bit. It's in a new stream. You've been watching TSSR Game Time live coverage of the Lady Sons Classic 2024 edition here from Southeastern High School. We'll see you in just a little bit.